1914. The Great War spreads across Europe. A war that was supposed to last no longer than a month or two. Barbed wire trenches stretched across the German side on the east and the Allies on the west. This Western Front remained in stalemate for the entire war. In order to advance, soldiers had to go into no man's land, where death was certain by machine guns, landmines, or shell bombs. Raids were usually failures. By Christmas 1914, after many attempted raids across no man's land, losses were already heavy. Festive singing and Christmas lights illuminated the German side, and the British, caught off guard, braced for an attack.
I ran out into the trench and found that the Saxons were shouting, "Don't shoot! Don't shoot! We do not want to fight today!" A German officer appeared and walked into no man's land, so I moved out to meet him. We formally saluted. He introduced himself as Count something or other, and seemed to be a very nice fellow.
In a rare and miraculous moment, thousands of soldiers rushed into no man's land to greet the enemy, even starting a soccer game. Not everyone was happy with this peace. Commanding officers were furious that soldiers were fraternizing with the enemy.
To finish this war quickly, we must keep up the fighting spirit and do all we can to discourage friendly meetings.
When this was reported to me, I issued an immediate order to prevent any recurrence of such conduct.
Small raids and shell bombing were deliberately fired in order to resume hostilities. Facing a faceless enemy was easy, but once soldiers got to know their enemy, it became harder to shoot with the same killer instinct.
My colonel has given orders for renewal of hostilities by midday. Please warn your men to keep down. We will shoot to the skies.
Thank you. Another truce was arranged on New Year's Day, though fewer soldiers were involved due to boycotts from others.
Such a thing should never happen in wartime. Have no Germans sense of honor left at all?
Pressure to return to combat increased. Soldiers frequently argued back against higher-ranking officers.
Fire! Or we do, and not at the enemy!
Eventually, the war resumed for 3 more years, with more than 9 million combatants killed in what is now known as the Lost Generation.